coming down, taking on the first
Straight ahead, run.
Go straight up. And that's Ancliffe, all the way up to the 44-yard line of the Redskins.
Good field position.
That's a little better. Ancliffe was just wondering what was happening. He says, holy smokes, I got to. Then he read a hole, and away he went. So, First and 10 Redskins are on their own 44-yard line. Negaunee leads right now 8-6. 6:15 left, first quarter.
Every time.
Yeah.
I'm talking to myself.
Okay. Wing back to the left of the formation now. Wait for the snap. The ball's back, given to Cummings. He spins and fights his way for about 2 or 3 yards.
You see what a touchdown does to the other team, Chuck. For a little bit, they'll get up. Now, so we got to come right back and move it.
Yep. Well, it's going to be good yardage there for three yards.
You get a turnover down deep, and then you get bumped, and then you capitalize on it. It makes it all the bigger.
Yep. We got a wing back now, same formation. Poston Heath to the left of the formation. 2 setbacks, Cummings, McBride. Ball's back, McBride. McBride straight up the middle, picks up out to midfield.
They are running a 65. You guys hear the whistle?
No.
I mean, there was a 10-yard pushback after the fact. They don't blow the whistle. Okay, they're running a 6-man front. This time now they're running 5 guys straight across, 5 yards back.
Yeah. So now we've got 3rd down and about 4.
So they're giving us the 5. We can just pound it.
3rd and about 4 for the Redskins. They're just short of midfield. Full house in the backfield this time. Ends are in tight for the Redskins. Now we switch out to this other side of the field. That's Fawcett. Oh!
Ooh, that's creased. Mag jumped off right guard.
Mag decided he wanted to get a little bit of head start. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10, and that's going to change the call.
You know, sometimes you get uptight, coming into a ball game, big ball game. Just a matter of getting settled down. What we're going to do, instead of a 3rd and 4, we're going to have 3rd and 9 now.
Yeah.
And we were in 2-down territory.
Well, we're not yet.
No, we were.
We were. We were on that side.
3rd and 5.
Right.
We're 3rd right now, and 9 is the official count. What Bub was telling you is 5. That means we get over the 50, and we generally feel we're in 4-down territory. Kevin Barker's calling signal. Kevin Barker's back.
Cummings.
Connor Cummings. He's hit at the line, knocked down.
Going to have to punt
now. Going to be 4th down. 4th down for the Redskins. 4th and 9 on their own 45-yard line. We're down to 4:28 left, first quarter.
We had a lot of crisscross action going on that one, and it just didn't open.
Everybody stayed home.
Yep.
Morris is back. Wait for the snap from center now.
They're lining them up.
Yep. They want to come. Now they're backing out. Ball's back to Morris. One-man charge. Gets a good kick away. Good kick coming down on about the 15-yard line.
Get outside.
Going to try to turn the corner and left. He's hit.
Good coverage.
Down on the 17-yard line is Mr. Matt Moeller.
33. No, I can't tell. 35, I think.
About a 40-yard punt.
Yeah.
I think. I can't tell you. So many in on the tackle.
Yep. So the Miners take over. They're 1st and 10 on their own 18-yard line after it all comes about. 1st and 10 on the 18 with 3:53 left first quarter. Miners on top 8-6. Belding scored in about 3 plays.
Yeah, sometimes that haunts you. I told you, you get a little bit nervous. You can make it too easy.
Coming out right, that's Eric Homburg right now. O'Donnell sets his team back, going to the deep man. He's hit the line, knocked down, picked up about 3 yards.
Man.
That's got to be Adam Try.
They were in on him, but they just missed him.
Yep.
Well, when you come crashing in like that, sometimes you create the seam for the running backs, too,
So it's going to be 2nd and 7.
But we are taking out their blockers, so.
We're taking out the lead blockers. That's
right, that's what you have to do.
2nd and 7 right now for the Redskins, or for the Miners. They're running on the 21-yard line, their own 21-yard line. Coming wide this side is number 9, that Matt Mueller. We got a setback in there. Man in motion to the right of the formation. The ball's back.
Pass.
Back and looking and throwing out here, and it is complete. Up on the 31-yard line.
He just came down about 15 yards on this side and hooked back. And Gavitt came up and made the play after the catch.
Yes. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line for the Miners. 3 minutes exactly left in the first quarter. We're at Marquette at the Superior Dome, better known as Redness Field North. Mueller's wide this time to the far side. The ends flopped there. 2 setbacks, I formation. Ball's back. Second man through his try. He's
good defense. Stopped it. Maybe lost a yard.
Yep. Good penetration in there by Fuller.
Yes, also Andy Firestein was involved.
Yep.
Jake Fuller also.
Lost about 2 yards, so it's going to be 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Ball's on the 32.
That's what we have to continue to do, is to take it on.
Yep.
They tried to run a little trap counter on that and got nothing.
We got a split on the far side where everybody's spread all over. We got a power eye in the backfield. O'Donnell's waiting for the ball. He dropped the throw. Throws it upfield.
Give him too much cushion.
Yep.
Giving him too much cushion.
First down, about
he came down.
Yards.
He came down, turned it up at about 8. Right.
Got somebody hurt here.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 2. 3rd and 2. Timeout on the field. We'll be back with more Redskin football in just a moment. There's Bob and Jack and Tom and Harry. And
see, it's fine as long as we stop the running, but if we can't stop the passing, then it creates a situation.
Well, and he's 2 for 2, completion, so.
Going to be interesting. Okay, it's 3rd down about a half a yard.
They're going to run a power set at us.
Ball 43-yard line of the Miners.
Running unbalanced to the right, but the power set to the left here, so they'll probably run it right over their left side.
Wait for the snap from center is O'Donnell, the quarterback. Ball's back. Quarterback sneak. He's got it.
He's got it.
1st and 10. Miners just short of the 45-yard line. Put it to 44 and a half.
Ball control here.
Yep, that's good. When they're on the field, our offense is not on the field. Well, it's going to be 1st and 10 with 1:39 left, first quarter. Miners are on top, 8-6 here at the Miners. That's Negaunee. Negaunee, for anybody information, is exactly 9 miles west of Marquette. Ball's back. Give it a try.
Good penetration there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Loss of about 3 yards.
That's what they did. They took those blockers on in the backfield, and then that forces them to bubble, and the net result is a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, Firestein's back in now. He got the wind knocked out of him, I think. Did you ever have the wind knocked out of you?
Yes.
You want to die.
You think you run it the first time it happens? You got to get better.
You got to get better to die when that happens.
The first time it happens to you, you don't know what's going on.
No. We got a split end out there on the far side. That's Mueller. 2 setbacks. Ball's back. Going back to look. Wants to throw downfield. Downfield. Complete. Down on Belding's 43-yard line.
He's throwing the ball extremely well.
Yeah, but they're exceptionally open right now.
Well, we are giving them nice cushions, I got to tell you that. And they're not getting a lot of pressure on them either.
No, 1st down and 10. Negaunee, they're on Belding's 43-yard line.
Defense steps up, makes a big play on 1st down, and then gives them up a 15-yard gain on the 2nd down.
Yeah.
So,
wingbacks coming this side right now. That's 35. That's Homburg. We got an I formation with a slot back in the backfield. The ball's back.
Fullback.
Fullback straight up. Nothing.
Good penetration by the defensive line on that play.
Yep. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Jake Fuller, Doug McNeil, Andy Firestein.
Yep.
Actually, McNeil and Fuller. Again, we got them 2nd and 10. The only thing they've really been able to do is to...
That's the end of the first quarter. Negaunee 8, Belding 6. We'll be back with 2nd quarter football in just a moment. They go to their sidelines. They don't go to the locker room or anything like that. So Negaunee comes up. We're going to get a bit different look at Negaunee. Michael O'Donnell's throwing the ball well so far. Belding's giving him a little cushion. We got a wing back to the far side with a slot back. Waiting for the sack. O'Donnell gives us a try the first time through. Knocked down. Picked up about a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9, so Jake Fuller, put your ears back and go, bud.
Jake Fuller again, wasn't it, Chuck?
Well, I'll tell you.
So Andy Firestein.
Well, Fuller took on the lead blocker, and Firestein just came firing up through. Firestein is moving out there. He is doing a fine job reading that and scraping to that tailback.
Here's our chance, fellas.
Here, another big play right here for us.
We got to wing back.
We got to put some pressure on.
Wing back both ways. Waiting for the snap from center is O'Donnell. Ball's back. O'Donnell's back. He wants to throw. Throws it down 3. Allows it down. And over the outstretched fingers at the 10-yard line.
He was open, too. We were beat.
Yes, he was. So that's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and about 9 from Belding's 42-yard line.
Well, they may go punt here. Looks like they're going to try and punt it in the hole. This is a good time.
Hey, it's good strategy.
Well, it is, and it's also if you fake it here and don't get it, no problem.
No.
You're still, we'd still be 60 yards away.
I'm thinking right now that he's going to center it because he just took his gloves off. The center did.
Oh, he's got to center it back to him. It's a matter of what they do out of it.
Yep.
We got better be covering these 2 guys on the outside.
Waiting for the snap. Good snap from center. Kicks away. High floating kick coming down, hitting, rolling down.
Get away from it, fellas.
Down,
okay.
Dead on Belding's 6-yard line.
6-7-yard line.
That's all right. We got the ball.
Yep. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Redskins. They're running from their own 7-yard line. Out comes the offensive team.
This is where the line's got to do a gut check, fellas, right now.
Yep.
Don't fumble with a mouthpiece. Just get the job done.
Yep. Belding is 93 yards away. 93 and a half if you want to get real technical. Ball's about on the 6.5-yard line of the Redskins. Up to the line of scrimmage is Pendleton.
These guys are still doing too much talking coming up to the line.
Got a wing back to the right side. Wait for the snap from center. The ball's back. The ball's
right. He's showing it.
Straight up.
1st down, close.
1st down, pretty close up on the 15.
Oh, they're not going to give it to him, Missy.
No, well, he's got to layer the ball again. He is showing the ball like the old days. He's got to keep it covered. If he keeps it covered, they don't know he's got it.
No, that's a good play, though. Got him 9 yards.
Well, it's good blocking up front.
Yep. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Redskins. They're running from their own 16-yard line. Hey, that math is right. 6, yeah, it is. Got a wing back to the left of the formation right now. 2 setbacks. Wait for the snap. The ball's back. Given to Cummings. Cummings turns the corner. Fights his way. Cummings breaks loose and he's gone. He's gone. He's down to the 50, down to the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20. Nothing happened. Touchdown, Redskins. Brent Cummings. How far did he go?
84 yards.
84 yards. Brent Cummings.
Maybe 85 from the mark there, from the 15, 16-yard line.
Give him the other yard. 85. Yeah. That sounds all right.
And what happened there? He come through.
Waited.
Got held up a little bit, and then all of a sudden the daylight opened. And I could have run that one for a touchdown.
No, you could have gotten. Well, he could have gotten to the 20.
Yeah. I'd have tripped over the 30. We'd at least had a 1st down.
Would have brought the wagon out on the 30.
Timeout, Redskins. We're going to hold it right here because they're going to try for the extra point.
We'll be going
all important extra point. We'll definitely be going for 2.
Okay, the first play kind of set up the second play. We ran that one up the middle to force them to hold, and then we ran the counter or the option off from that, which is the 27 to the outside with Cummings. And like you said, Willie, he just kind of waited for things to happen and then said, see ya.
He kicks them afterburners in, and it's just...
Well, there was a...
It didn't look like there was that much of a hole there originally, but he just waited.
He doesn't need a lot. No. You know, he just needs enough that he can turn the burners on, and did.
You want to hear something that's really goofy? Look at the clock. 10:22.
Yes.
You know when he scored the first touchdown? 10:22 of the first quarter.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Wow.
10:42.
I don't want that to happen again.
10:42, 10:22.
Well, it's a long time in between.
Yes.
Too much time. All right. Let's see what happens here.
So Belding takes the lead for a minute. They're up 12-8.
Well, last time they read that play action pass. Let's see what we do this time to counter that one.
Yeah. We got a wing back to the right of the formation.
Boston off the right side.
Kevin Barker sets his team. The ball's back. Kevin,
go back up the middle.
Straight up the middle. Yeah. That's in. Touch. The extra point's good.
They fooled me again, Chuck. They fooled me again.
14-8. Belding on top. We'll be back with a Redskin kickoff in just a moment.
What they did was, you know,
ready to put the foot into this one. Belding on top now, 14-8. They deploy to the side. They don't run out of the huddle like they did before.
Well, better coverage when you get them in their lanes. Nice
High
kick
kick
down
coming down. Yep. That's Matt Mueller straight up the middle.
Good coverage there. 36, which was McBride.
24-yard line, Will.
And 64, which is Brown. That's Patrick Brown. And 43, Ron Snicky.
The ball just short of the 25. Let's put it on 24. First down and 10 for Negaunee. They're running from their own 24-yard line.
Well, last week we kept talking about key plays. This is a key series right here.
I tell you, I was watching Negaunee players, and when Brent got about to the 40-yard line, they quit.
Well,
Nobody else run. They said, we'll just let him run out. Okay, we got a wing back, power formation straight up the middle, and he's hit right at the line.
Oh, he was stuffed.
Now if we can get some penetration on that quarterback.
Now it swung the other way.
That was Jake Fuller.
Yep.
Jake took him on and spun him sideways, then we had cleanup. You know what the problem was with that, though? Nobody paid attention to the quarterback, and they run the option out of that. They fake to that fullback, and that quarterback continues on down.
We'll see if they do it this time. All right. Matt Mueller comes out wide to the right now. We got two setbacks for Negaunee. Waiting for the snap from center. The ball's back.
There's the option.
There's the option. Quarterback coming down. Fall off. Good
defense. That was well done by Matt Johnson.
Yeah.
Took on the blocker, got rid of him, and then stepped up and made the hit.
Picked up about 3 or 4 yards is all. So it's going to bring up third down and about 6.
Okay, that's a quarterback option. They didn't fake to the back that time. They let him come on out and lead off it, but it was well played defensively. Third down now. Here we go. Time to throw it. About time for us to step up and take one.
Yep. John Hall's down. He's talking to the backs right now. He says, guys, this is our time right here. Number 9, we got a slot back there. 35. That's Derek Humber.
He's going to roll the wide side.
Yep. Man coming in motion. Comes back in. He's back to throw. Looking downfield. Throws it upfield. Caught. Complete.
Terrible coverage.
Yep.
Terrible coverage. Just did a square out. Not only that, but the defensive...
He had to throw it a long ways.
But see, the defensive end on our right side, which is Brendan... he knocked the wind out of him. Winslow went inside and allowed that quarterback to get the roll outside to set up. That's a tough pass to throw going left unless you get the chance to set up, and he was able to.
Okay, we're back with you now. This is a situation, 1st and 10. Negaunee, they're running from their own 40, 35, 37-yard line. We got a wing back this side. Split man, I should say, not a wing back. Ball straight up the middle. He's hit, knocked down.
Fuller almost got him. Fuller got his hands on him, tripped him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Fuller is a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, he is.
Well, we got...
loss of about to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he stumbled back to the line of scrimmage.
Fuller almost had the football.
Well, they've gone away from the power set.
Yeah.
Which is good for us.
Yeah. Going to be 2nd down and 10. Man split out here. That's a new man. That's Mike Python.
9's getting his breath back, so.
Yep. Waiting for the snap from center's O'Donnell. Ball's back. O'Donnell's back. He's going to throw.
There we go. Inside.
He's down looking.
Come on.
He's being chased by the Redskin, and it's going to be collision time.
That's about the 40.
Picked up about the 40, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 7.
Okay. They're not afraid to throw, and maybe they think they've got to throw to do anything.
I think they do.
Well, I believe they do also, except when they're in that power set.
He only picked up about 2 yards on all that running.
Well, good coverage, defensive secondary. We've been gnawing on them a little bit. They obviously had the receivers covered. Again, those defensive ends have got to recognize that this is a passing situation. And the way that he rolls, we have got to contain him.
Yeah. Now, 75, he's ineligible on this side, right?
That is correct. So they're going to roll to the other side.
They're going to roll through their left side. Ball's back. O'Donnell's back. He wants to throw.
Much better coverage.
Look out. Intercepted. Intercepted Redskins right down on the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it was tipped by, I don't know who it was tipped by.
John Hall.
Hall didn't intercept it.
No,
it was Knighty. McNeil. McNeil came back and intercepted. Yes.
He's quick.
It was tipped by coverage out there. That was much better. We did contain the, he tried to roll outside that time, and we jammed it up, which forces his field of vision back to the inside. Excellent defensive coverage on that and play, defensive technique.
Belding's ball on the 41-yard line in Negaunee, 1st down and 10. Kevin Barker waiting for the snap. The ball's back, given out there to Cummings, straight up the center. Cummings on his feet. He's all the way down.
He's going to score.
He's going to score.
What a run!
5 touchdown.
You know, we talk about the first contact.
Cummings.
He was hit 2 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, 10 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, and kept right on bouncing and going. Excellent, excellent run on his part.
One of their players is limping badly.
I'll tell you what, he is, because Cummings ran over him.
Yep, that's Mike Trojan.
Well, I'll tell you what, fellas, that was excellent running on his part. Because that hole was not big. It was enough. He just kind of slipped through, and he broke 3 tackles the first 10 yards.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a good running back right there, fellas. Not that that's a revelation to anybody, that he's a good running back.
So Belding on top right now, 20-8, going 4-2.
He's a better running back than he was last year.
By far.
Yep. He's running through people.
If he goes that much next year, Lord help him. We got a wing back on this side. That's Fawcett. Kevin sets his team. Straight up the middle.
McBride turned short.
Nope.
He stumbled.
Yep.
If he could have maintained his balance, he would have scored.
He did. He stumbled.
So it's 20-8. We'll be back with Belding's kickoff in just a moment.
We need one more, fellas.
Now we're ready to go. Belding deploys.
Whip the dang thing.
Approaches the ball. Jeremiah Boots high and over in. Coming down.
That was a fair catch.
Taken by number 9, Matt Mueller, straight up the middle to 20 and up to 25. Hit, knocked down on 23. Number 2, that's Johnson out there, I think.
You got Warner.
They're going to give him the 24-yard line.
You got Warner. You had Carl Pendleton and Schnicky, I think.
And Mark Ancliffe, I think, was out there.
Yeah, but he wasn't on the hit, though, I don't believe.
Okay, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Negaunee. They're running from their own 24-yard line.
But I'd be glad to give it to him if he was. So.
Yes. 7:02 left in the first half. Belding on top, 22-8.
Let's see if they panic here.
Same formation. Ball's back. Pitch out wide.
Where are we?
Good
excellent
hit.
job. Morse got taken out, but the backside pursuit by
picked up about 5 was number
50. Was his brother and Josh Morse, along with Sam Gavitt.
Adam Fry picked up about 4 yards, so it's going to be
somebody nailed him
2nd and 6.
Well, they did that toss sweep, and we pursued, and he wanted to cut back against it, but that was good pursuit, filling.
Number 88, that's Jeff Rogers now. Oh, he just come out of there. We got 2 setbacks on the other side. Waiting for the snap from center is O'Donnell. Ball's back. O'Donnell's back. He wants to throw.
Excellent rush.
Now break out of there. Look at him run, and he's running great.
What a great
excellent run by McDonald all the way down to the 37-yard line.
And on that one, Brandon Winslow made an all-state move. He dumped the back. He got everything, ran right up, wrapped him right around the hips, and slid off him like a grease peel. Yeah, just
excellent play that time by O'Donnell.
Quarterback did it that time because we had 3 guys hit him, and it's like he's got grease on his pants because we just slid off him. And like I said, Winslow, I watched him on that excellent play, and he just didn't finish it.
Pretty good-sized fella, 6'3", 195 pounds, and he's a junior.
We need to hit him high.
Waiting for him. O'Donnell is back again, hauls it off here to Cry on this side.
Give him room. Good defense.
All the way up. About 2-yard gain.
I'll tell you, Firestein is pursuing there. I hope to tell you, he's doing a great job along with Winslow that time.
Winslow also come all the way across.
Well,
so it's 5 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half.
John Hall was in there also.
Well, the defense is stepping up in front. They're reading that power and getting the flow now, what they've got to do. And the down people are also getting involved.
I tell you, that unbalanced line's throwing them up a little bit. Now they got a balanced line.
Right.
Balanced line, 1 split man, 2 setbacks, ball back, counter on.
There we got it. Right there. Excellent read by McNeil. They pulled the backside guard and tackle. McNeil says, I'll go with you guys. Bang, he drills that tailback.
He's quick, and he hit him around the knees.
Yep. He lost about 2 yards, at least a yard on the play.
It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Again, we got to step up here, Chuck. Here's an opportunity.
Well, we know they're going to throw. And it's a matter again, but I think we've got that rollout covered now, in essence, by Winslow knows what he's got to do, and that's force him inside. Don't let him run it outside.
Same formation now, waiting for the snap from center. The ball's back.
There he goes.
O'Donnell's back to throw, and he's hit. Boom! Knocked down on the 30-yard line.
Yes. Now we're playing defense like we needed to. Winslow crushed the pocket.
Was that who made the tackle? Winslow?
Fuller was right on the bottom.
But you see, we talked about before is Winslow's got to keep him inside, and those guys come storming up in the middle. Excellent defense.
Here, Chuck, is where you and I agree. I think that we stopped them. We're ahead 2 touchdowns. Don't drop the punt.
Okay, nope. You're right. Don't even talk about it.
No, I'm just telling you that's the way it is.
Going back deep, 35, that's Paul Cummings, and 40, that's John Hall.
We just give us
good snap from center.
A chance.
Kicks away. Wiggly kick coming down. John Hall's got it. John Hall's looking for the wall.
There's
Turns the corner. He couldn't make it outside there.
One.
Waiting for the
nice
clip.
Judas Priest went down low.
Yeah.
He's
all the way up to the 40-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be brought back to the 50 and then 15 yards back.
He's being talked to.
Yes, he is.
But the block was in back of the run.
Yeah.
Well, they usually are. They're not necessarily when it happens, but by the time they get to it, the guy's already by him.
Yeah.
And again, if you let him come to you. So instead of having the ball on their 45, we're going to have the ball back on about our 30. That's what, shoots you in the foot right there.
Yeah. On our 33-yard line.
All right.
But it's first down and 10 for the Redskins.
And it's our ball.
And we're down to 3:51 left in the first half.
This is where we need to put one in, fellas. This is just a nail.
If you could put one in here before halftime, it would help.
No, we're going to come with Cummings this way.
Yeah, we got a wing back. We got a wing back on this side. That's fastened.
They're running a 7-2 front against us.
Ball
up
back.
The middle. McBride
straight up, and he's covered. He's down to the 50, down to the 40.
Wrap it up.
Still going. Hang on to it, Josh. McBride down to the 32-yard line.
The ball covered, and that was good block downfield. Good reading of the blocks. Excellent.
He had it in one arm, and he saw he was going to get hit, and he wrapped it right up.
I was afraid of that guy coming up from behind. He's going to do the old pop out, but.
First and 10 Redskins. They're on the 32-yard line of the Miners from Negaunee.
We're up 20-8 for those of you that haven't heard the score in a while.
That's right. We're here and we see it all the time and we forget to tell you. So just say, what's the score once in a while?
Yeah, okay. we'll work. The three of us might be able to remember that.
Okay, same formation. Wing back. That's Fossen. He's on the left side.
They're back to the 6-3 front now.
Kevin Barker calling signals. Ball's back. Second man through. Cummings turns the corner. Cummings got caught and picked up for down to about the 26-yard line.
Good 5 yards. Very patient.
Here comes in the guard. They brought in another guard.
They're shifting the guards back and forth on the plays. Mason's in now. Line ball's out.
Second and 4 for the Redskins. I'm looking at the clock more than I'm looking at anything
Oh, we
else.
got plenty of time, Will.
Oh, yeah. The only thing is when they're coming up to the line of scrimmage, they're talking to each other every time.
Well, they are. They're supposed to be communicating.
They are.
Yep.
Same formation. Kevin Barker sets his team. Ball's back. Counter on Fossen.
He's got
Fossen turns the corner. He's still on his feet all the way down to the 14-yard line.
Nice cut back. Nice movement through there. They have not stopped our run. We've stopped ourselves twice, once on a penalty and once on a fumble.
Yep. And they both cost us a touchdown.
Yeah, the one turnover did give them their touchdown. We turned it over on the 19-yard line.
57 come in and did his job, didn't he?
Billy Mason? He did.
Yep.
Billy Mason.
Billy Mason led that attack. Up to the line of scrimmage comes Carl Pendleton. The ends are in tight for the Redskins. Mick Fossen, he's the wing back again on this side of the formation. Two setbacks there. McBride and Fossen. Ball's back.
Up
McBride.
the middle. He's got room.
He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Redskins. Josh McBride.
And he layered the ball all the way up.
Right up the gut.
Yep. And they wrapped him, bumped him, and he says, see ya.
Well, that makes it good for him because they're watching Cummings all the time and Fossen, and they give it to him up the middle.
Let's get 2.
So Belding going to go for 2 again. They're on top now here with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. 26-8.
How about a power off left tackle?
Does that sound familiar to you, Chuck? I think that's exactly what was ahead of. It was ahead of 26-8 of Kingsford, I think, or 24-8, one of the two at the half.
I don't know.
And that's when they come back. But we're gonna. This defensive line is playing a great game.
How can you remember that stuff? You can't remember to bring the scouting report with you.
I mean,
3 years.
420 miles. Okay, wing back. Kevin's back. Holds it. Kevin's back out. He wants to throw it. There's a man. Throw it to him. Yes, good.
That's over to Warner.
Beautiful catch. Beautiful pass.
Nice job. Nice play all the way.
So we'll be back with the Redskin kickoff in just a moment. Slow once more time. Back deep. We got a different man now. 20 moved into the center. 20 and 9 changed position.
Yep.
Jeremiah Morris kicking to 9.
We've got good coverage here. Let's just keep it going.
Yep. He approaches the ball, boots, high and over and kick coming
nice
down.
Kick. Down about
Going
the
to take
8.
that Cry up to the 10, the 15. Cry straight up the middle.
Good job.
Down to the 22.
Paul Cummings slid in there like he was stealing second base and did a hand sweep and clipped him right at the ankles.
Yep.
Number 6 also, Marty Mason, I believe.
Well, you've got, you always have got Haney in there.
Yep.
He
Messing
is
things
a
up.
tough kid.
Yeah, he is.
So it's going to be first down and 10. Negaunee, they're running from their own 22.
Any other team, he'd be running.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, no doubt.
That kid's a hard runner.
Well, let's see what's going on here anyway.
Okay, we got a split coming this way. We got a split going the other way. We're going to
slot. Oh, we got a spread formation now.
Yep.
Going up the middle.
Yep. Ball's back.
Dropping back.
Back goes Donald, throws it upfield. It could be incomplete.
You got to, at this time of the game, you got to play him a
little softer.
Well, hey, we're okay. They can go 3 and out, and we can score again.
How would you like to be a senior on a football team with with Brett Cummings ahead of you as a junior?
That's tough to handle.
Yes,
well,
it
as
is.
sophomore too. You've got.
Well, how would you like to be
Fossett.
a junior?
Yep, that's true. We don't need no stinking spinach, I heard from the booth.
I don't think they could even find it in the store right
no.
now. Here we go.
Okay, we got a wing back coming this side, one back coming this side. We got a split in on the far side. High formation in the backfield. O'Donnell's waiting straight up the middle, and he's hit. Jeremiah Morris wrapped up on the bottom. I can't pick him up.
We got Firestein comes up with a football.
Yep.
And they got a nose for it.
So it's going to be third down and 7.
Actually, that was Josh Morse that came up with the ball.
Okay, it's going to be third down and 7.
If I get this thing close to my mouth, I'm going to have it in it.
Yeah. And he'd rather eat cookies.
He'd have to move it.
Duane just come in with
Shut his microphone up farther.
I'm not going to say anything.
We got a wing split in on this side. We got a wing back on the other side. We have a timeout for Negaunee. We'll be back with Redskin football in just a moment.
They had a little mix-up in their formation.
Loaded on this side. Pitch screen coming out this way.
Double pass.
Double pass downfield, and it's going to be incomplete.
Good coverage. We weren't faked out. We had Seif running with him.
Yep.
That's Seif. Jeez, he's a good defense.
Okay, hey, fellas, look at the clock. We got 1:13 left. They got a punt to us. We can score.
Yep. Going back is going to be Hall and also Paul Cummings.
This is good. This is very good. Let's see what we've got going. Where's Coach?
46, Bob Marcotti's back to punt.
Offense is ready to go. We called our play.
Almost blocked. Loud line drive kick coming down.
Get out of bounds. Turn it up. Right there. Good job.
Now back out. Now back out.
Good block out there. Another good block. Who's called the flag? Somebody threw one down the middle.
Yep.
We had the wall. See where that flag's thrown, fellas? On the 45-yard line. Midfield, no play. And the guy who threw it was 4 miles back.
But we shouldn't have even had a person blocking that area.
We may not have. Yeah. It's just that his angle would have been different. I don't know who's going to call it on, but here we go again. That's exactly where it was the last time we had it, fellas.
Yep. John Hall's going to break one. They have to kick many more times.
Well, not if we keep
throwing flags. That's true. Don't matter how many he breaks, does it?
And that's the guy that called it. The head official called it.
Yeah.
Mr. Referee himself.
Yes, that guy with the white hat.
Yep.
You know, he's always the nice guy, the guy with the white hat, no?
The others all have black hats, Will.
Okay. About 58 seconds left, first half. Belding on top, 28-8 with the football on their own, the 38-yard line.
How about the old trick play? Looks like we got Cummings set strong that way, though.
Have to wait for a snap from center. The ball's back. Cummings turning the corner there, trying to get through. He's hit, knocked down about on the
timeout.
47-yard line.
We're going to line up on the ball.
Yep.
No timeout.
We're down to 46 seconds, 45 seconds. 2 plays being called for the Redskins. Redskins up to the ball.
Come on.
Same play, same formation. Wait for the snap. Ball's back. Ball coming the other way. Side, coming this side. Oh, did he blast that guy?
Stop the clock, you boys. Thank you.
Yep. Up to the line of Redskins.
We got a timeout. Coach is coming on the field.
Yep. Irv's going to have talk with him. Timeout. We're going to hold it right here because there's only 30 seconds left in the first half. Belding on top, 28-8.
Offense is looking really good, fellas, right now.
Defense has come up after the first couple of series.
Yep, and playing solid, a little better on that pass. But the problem was before on that pass, we weren't containing the rollout. Now we got that corrected, and they haven't had really much success since then.
No, and they're not going to run against us.
Well,
not the way it's going right now.
No, not that they've got to catch up. They're down by 20 points. So, and if we can kick one in here in the next 31 seconds, and I think we have 2 more timeouts after this.
Yep.
We've got 2 left. We have time, and like I said, people say, well, you got to throw the ball to score. Not with this offense,
no.
You don't. I mean, you throw the ball.
You can have 2 seconds. You can have 2 seconds left on that clock. If Brent gets through or McBride.
Yeah, you can split flanker here and run one up the chute. We've done that enough.
Okay, we're back with you now, ready to go at this one. It's going to be first down and 10, Redskin, ball right at midfield. 31 seconds left the first half.
You see, they are playing slightly.
They're playing a little softer. They're a little conscious of it. They're running a 7-2 here.
Yeah. Waiting for the snap. Ball's back.
Up the middle's McBride.
McBride still on his feet, all down to the 45-yard line.
The timeout.
They're not calling out.
How much time on the clock, fellas?
18 seconds.
Come on, let's go up.
Waiting for the snap from center is Barker again. We're down to 13. Ball's back. Ball's given off there. McBride straight up.
First down.
First down.
Stop the clock. They're not
6 seconds.
Come on, you guys, wake up out there.
Now they've called timeout.
Yeah, the 2 zebras out there looking at each other, picking their nose, and it's 2 yards
now
beyond
relax,
the first
Mr. Barker.
Well, Judas Priest, they got to know what the situation is, too.
Yeah, they should. Ball's on the 39-yard line with 5 seconds left in the first half.
20 yards cost us. We could have been down on the 20-yard line.
Yeah. Yes, we'd certainly be within.
So it's going to be first down and 10, Redskin. That's irrelevant.
Well, the ball's in the middle of the field, so we can hand it to Cummings.
Yeah.
We can hand it to...
they can go anywhere they want to go with it. With 5 seconds left in the first half. Belding took probably their last time out, maybe. Doesn't really matter, because 5 seconds is going to kill a play.
This is the last play, unless there's a penalty on the defense.
Yep.
Can't end on a defensive penalty.
JVO is coming out of there quick.
Yep.
He's coming out so quick, I think he's moving.
Yes.
Offside, Jerry, procedure. But he did this last week, too. That's what I said about him. If, he'd be a tough guard as well as he's been as a tough defensive or an offensive tackle for us.
Okay, we've got
Cummings in the slot.
Kevin Barker's back.
He's going to pass it.
Kevin's back. He's going to throw. Kevin's going to throw downfield, long and deep, coming down, and it's going to be caught.
Intercepted.
Doesn't matter. That's the end of the first half.
That was a good pass. He was right on. Coach isn't upset. He threw it well. Cummings almost got it, and he got it. It was right there, one-on-one. You couldn't ask for a better situation.
I agree with you.
Nope. So right now at halftime here from Marquette, the Redskins on top, 28-8.
Marquette will get the ball starting the second half. So
we'll be back with you in Redskin football in about 10 minutes.
Rushing to their 57 yards. They've had 45 in passing. Total yards for them 102. Belding 192 in the first half rushing. Of course, Cummings has had 3 of our 4 touchdowns. McBride having the other one up the middle. So those 2 guys have carried the load.
Those are all important, and they tell a story. But I was here watching Menominee play Marquette, and at the half, Marquette had all the
momentum.
Not the momentum, but they had all the yards and such, and they were behind Menominee.
Well, that can happen, but that's not the situation here, in which we're all very happy for.
No, but I just don't.
Well, okay, I know that, and J.J. Graycheck always says that we are a slanted broadcast crew, and I said,
we are.
I'll bet you there ain't one person right now in Negaunee that's got their radio tuned on.
No, well, we know that, and we wouldn't care if they did.
And maybe 2 in Belding.
That's right. Yeah.
Elaine Skinner, you better be on there.
My mom might be down there in Lake Odessa because it's on WION.
Sure.
And she enjoys it. And
all the people in the Christian nursing home.
That's right. Esther Cole, Randy Ring, Just tons of supporters for the Belding
He's our buddy,
Redskins.
Randy Ring.
He sure is.
Donna Bremer, she's always a listener. She always gives us cookies, too.
Yes.
People
But here, I knew cookies. I knew Bob was going to get cookies in there somehow.
We not have got a cookie, so Chuck,
Yes.
Chuck ate them.
Bob was headed for the cookie store. As soon as
Bob
we
is
leave
just
here.
hitting and begging for a cookie. I don't know. I don't know how he survived as long as he has here today without a cookie.
They're looking at the clock, watch. Okay, they got a clock all set. Everything's under control. Jeremiah Morris is teeing up the football, and we're getting ready for the second half of this one. Third quarter coming up. Belding on top here at Marquette, 28-8. And, Bob, I hope you've got me tuned in out there to Smyrna. You're my lone listener. Because Jeff Endley's up here, okay? Waiting for the snap now is Jeremiah Morris approaches and boots. High end over in kick.
Good kick.
Coming down, taken by Matt Mueller. Matt Mueller straight up the middle, switched to the outside, and he's hit. Back down about the 28-yard line.
64, Pat Brown.
Pat Brown. No, 30 also.
McBride.
Josh McBride.
And Marty Mason, number 6, was on the
You
ground.
said 30, that's Gasper, Ty Gasper, so.
We have an injured player on there for, looks like the end, maybe. Looks like an 88, maybe, Jeff Rogers.
Mike Woods. No, excuse me, that's Belding. 88's Jeff Rogers. Boy, Willie, can you read?
It's just amazing.
They got
Ours is in very fine print. Of course, we got about 3 players to their every one. You know, later on today, of course,
Lakeland and Hubble.
Yep,
and
we'll be
Beale
playing
City.
here. Beale City. Had a good talk with the Beale City people last night. And they wished us luck. Of course, Beale City's down just outside of Mount Pleasant, so they had a ways to come also.
They're about 60 miles due north of Belding. I've got a sister that lives up in that area, and they've had traditionally tough football also.
Okay, it's a
See what adjustments
man
they made.
split.
On balance to the right side.
Man coming in motion to the left. Waiting for the snap. The ball's back. Giving to the first man through. Look out.
Oh, that was an awesome play by Brendan Winslow. Brandon Winslow.
Delay, Chuck. It was just, they just a couple steps and went.
Well, he took that lead back on, the guy coming back in motion, stuffed him right in the backfield, slid off him and made the hit.
And, of course, Adam Cry was the ball carrier on that one. He's their bread and butter man, go-to man. He's the deep man in the I formation. We got a wing back on one side. He's coming back again, same type of formation. Quarterback's back. He wants to throw, and he steps up and hit.
Good.
Boom.
That was good pressure, and then coming up from inside, I think it was Jake Fuller.
Was that Fuller?
Yeah, Jake Fuller.
Jake Fuller.
Good pressure forced him to step back up in the pocket, and he just made the sack.
So it's third down and about 16.
He's a horse and a half.
Yes, he is.
What a kid. Last year, you know, he had a long way to go, and did he come this year?
And you know what? That quarterback, when he got up, he sure wasn't very gingerly getting up. He knew he'd been hit and hit hard.
He hung on to the ball. That was one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing Belding does. They'll punish you. I mean, not illegally. They'll punish you. Man in motion again, coming back. Quarterback's back. That's O'Donnell wanting to throw. Throwing long and deep, and it's going to be
intercepted.
John Hall up to the 30, down to the 25. Picks up a box, swings inside. Swings outside again. John Hall all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Late hit.
Yep, great interception by John Hall.
That was a really late hit.
Yes.
And he stood right there and never threw their flag.
That's okay, guys. Hey, it's 28-8. Now
I don't mind a lot of things, but I hate late hits, late hits, and they stand there.
So Belding's got the ball on the 20-yard line of the Miners.
Clips, fellas. No
I sound like Chuck Barker. Did you hear me tell that referee what I thought?
No.
You didn't.
You're talking nice to him?
Hey, listen.
I'm not a referee. I shouldn't even say anything. They do a better job than I would.
Okay, we got Kevin Barker sets his team now. We have 2 setbacks back there. Ball's back. Second man through. That's
McFawson.
McFawson all the way to the 5.
What a nice run. I mean, it looked like it was bunched there. The guys kind of screened it out.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Pendleton's limping.
Yep.
He's tough, though. Fine boy.
Well, I'll tell you, that kid's an intelligent, tough kid. And what a blocker.
He's the one that opened that hole there.
Well, I'll tell you, it didn't look like much. There was enough there that we had the wall for him.
So it's first and goal. First and goal for the Redskins just outside the 5.
I'll tell you, somebody else is limping, 279.
we got a hole up here with an equipment problem. Got it strapped on the shoulder pads.
Absolutely hate that because you come out of the huddle. Everybody's now's got to remember the count, the play.
Yep.
You know, you got to go from set here again.
McBride, Fossen, or Cummings?
McBride up the middle.
Kevin sets his team now. Ends are in tight. Waiting for the snap is Kevin. Ball's back.
Nope.
Kevin. Nope. It's got to be Fossen.
Yeah, it is.
Fighting his way down about to the 2-yard line.
Half-yard line, Will, I think.
Is that right?
And I'll tell you, you see a lot of Blues picking themselves up right now. That offensive line is starting to take a
On the
charge.
1-yard line, Will, you were pretty close.
There's my buddy, 77. Steven Sundberg, 5'10", 330 pounds. I knew he was going to get in
How much
there.
does he weigh?
330.
He's right over the...
He's got you.
Right
He's
over
right in
middle.
the center. They're not going to move here.
That's the anchor to that group.
Yep. Okay, it's second down and goal. Kevin's waiting for the snap. Ball's back. Ball's given out there, Fossen. He tries to fight his way down. And my old buddy Sundberg's right on the bottom of that. He's going to be on the bottom of any pile.
Okay.
Look at him getting up off the bottom. See that, number 77?
Mm-hmm.
Lost.
That's my boy.
Lost maybe a half a yard.
Yep.
Okay, this is Cummings off the left tackle.
Coming back in is Jeremy Gasper.
Off the left tackle.
Yeah.
Look at old 77. He's down there. Says, come and get me, guys.
Yep, here we go. We're loading.
Yep.
And we're going to score.
Waiting from the snap from center is Kevin Barker. We've got a wing back to the left of the formation. The ball.
There it is.
There's Cummings. He's going to
on.
walk in untouched.
No doubt about it.
He was not touched.
No.
Did Eric...
You got both Fossens there.
Yeah, Eric Fossen opened the hole, and right up the hole was Mick Fossen.
I got to give him his name. They wanted me to call him a gentle giant, and that he is.
Well,
but he's really Eric the Force Fossen. That's his name.
We don't want gentle on the football field.
He's Eric the Force Fossen.
Oh.
Sam, what do you think of that?
Well, I haven't seen Grandpa today, but I know he's over there someplace with
That's
his
for sure.
Grandpa Fossen.
We're up 34-8 right now.
And also the left end contributed a little bit to that.
Well,
Yes, he did. That was Gasper.
that was,
Jeremy Gasper.
actually, that was student body left, fellas, and that was there, so.
Going for the extra 2 points is the Redskins. Kevin sets his team. Ball's back.
Fullback scores.
Straight up the middle.
Yep.
Joel
McBride.
McBride.
Yep, they ran by him, covered
Gives
it up.
that 36-8. We'll be back with a Redskin kickoff in just a moment.
I'm going to tell you, fellas, I was up.
Number 9, that's going to be Matt Mueller. He's in the center. Number 20 on our near side there, that's Adam Try. Far side is number 10. That's Mike Python.
Nice.
High end over kick coming down, taken by Mueller. Mueller's on his own 10 to the 15, to the 20, straight up the middle to the 27-yard
Carl
line.
Middleton.
Yes.
Warner,
He says it doesn't
Brandon
hurt
Warner,
anymore.
Ron Snicky.
We had a kid come in a little late on that, too.
Yep. But see, they didn't dare.
They didn't call it. They're letting these referees are letting the guys play.
Yeah.
Well,
As I said when I criticized them,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. They what the heck? They do a great job.
I tell you, last Friday night in Belding was one of the best refereed games.
You know why? Those guys got together and said, we're going to
Let them play football. Let them decide on the team.
that was an experienced crew we had last week, too.
That does make a
those
difference.
guys have been officiating for 15 years plus, so.
Got a split man on the far side. O'Donnell's back, gives it the first man through, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
McNeil, the initial
That's
hitter.
Adam Try.
He got 4 even.
Marty Albert in to help out.
Firestein's on the bottom. Who's it?
McNeil's the initial contact man.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you,
McNeil, what a kid.
7:50,
Junior.
third quarter to go.
He's a junior.
Yes. 7:45 in the third quarter. Belding on top here, 36-8. We got a wing back on the far side. We got to set the power to the right.
They have us spread out here. This is a passing
O'Donnell
formation.
sets his team, throws it upfield, caught up on the 40, all the way down the 47-yard line.
Quick in, you see, they are.
Well, we've got to recognize that from the linebacker point of view, that that's the only guy he's got on his side that's a receiver. He's got to go under that, and Johnson's got to go, from the backside of it. And they kind of covered it, but it was a soft cover, not a hard cover.
Yeah.
And what else can they do? What can they do at this point, being down by 28 points? They've
And not being able to run the ball.
One
right.
time Jake busted through there and nailed one of them.
Same formation. O'Donnell sets his tee. Ball's back.
There
First man through. Nothing.
Okay, that was a good crash on that side again by Brandon Winslow. He's had a great ball game, this adjustment off it.
Who do you think was around on the bottom of the
Marty
back?
Alberts was right on top.
Alberts was up there. He hit him.
That's both our defensive ends coming down.
Yep.
Josh Morris, I believe.
And that works real well.
Picked up about 2.
When the inside 3 do their job.
Josh, he's coming.
Ball is just short of midfield. It's on the 49-yard line and a foot. O'Donnell sets his team, same formation, wait for the snap. O'Donnell's back, wants to throw, throws it upfield, and it's going to be caught. Good catch all the way down to Belding's 15-yard line.
That's just a post pattern over the middle. He laid it in there very nicely.
Yep, John Hall made the stop. Down on the 15. And you know what? Mr. Irv Ziegler just called timeout.
30-yard completion there. And again, pressure was okay, but the coverage, we gave him that post pattern,
Okay, we're back with you at Marquette. This is Will. We got a wing back on the far side. We got a split end on this side.
They've got to spread out.
O'Donnell sets his team. Waiting from the snap. Ball's back. O'Donnell gives it.
Going to the outside.
Trying to get to the outside. And he turns the corner and hits it to the 10-yard line.
Well, they did the job there. They split on that side. They ran to the split side. The split end just went down and put a block on the defensive halfback, and that was wide open on the corner. Pursuit got to it, gave him 5-yard gain.
It's going to be 2nd and 5 right now for Negaunee. They're running on the Redskin 10-yard line. Belding on top here, 36-8. We're down to 6:22 left, third quarter. And of course, the winner of this ball game goes on to Pontiac next Friday night. The loser starts out with a basketball season. O'Donnell sets his team, gives it back.
He's got the corner.
Knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. He's pretty close to a first down.
Depends on which side they spot that baby.
Yep.
He's going to be a little bit short.
Yep, it's going to be 3rd and about 1. So it's going to be just short of the 10, or out of the 5.
See, they allow that fullback to go, or not the fullback, but that tailback to go wherever he thinks he can, and it's towards the split inside.
Yep.
He's got a blocker there.
Well, right, and our defensive end's getting caught inside a little bit on it. Now they've
tightened up the formation.
Double tight with a flanker right.
Quarterback sneak. O'Donnell, quarterback sneak.
Touchdown.
All the way down, touchdown.
They're in right by the line.
Negaunee.
What they do there, we're in our goal line set, and our linebacker generally keying on the fullback and kind of forgets about the quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback just went off the center right guard gap and stumbled into the end zone, 5 yards out.
You know why I know it's going to be quarterback sneak? The guy that's been running the ball, number 20, he was kind of back on his heels. He wasn't going to go nowhere that play. You just pick up little keys like that.
I think they'll go wide.
36-14 right now.
Yeah. Waiting for the snap from centers O'Donnell. In motion right now is
tailback. He's going to go out. There we got pressure.
He's ready to throw. Throws it down. Incomplete.
One hoppered into the end zone.
Yeah.
Good pressure out there. Quarterback got tipped over by Marty Albert. Yes. Yeah. Marty Albert's been tough all season, and that was a good play. That guy had hooked up.
O'Donnell's coming up holding. Onside kick with 6 minutes and 13 seconds left.
3 announcers up here are. We've already discussed it. We've got our good hands people in there. The All-State kids.
Yeah. So approaching the ball is going to be Mike Fison. He approaches. Nope, he kicks it. Goofy. Comes
good
down.
Hands by Cummings.
Cummings
and that's
straight
Brent.
up the middle.
He's
hit, knocked down on the 40-yard line. Good field position.
Excellent. It was a good run.
So it's going to be first down and 10. Redskins are going to be running around about on the
40-yard line.
40-yard line.
Yeah.
Good field position.
You bet.
I tell you, Brent played that ball tremendous the way it was bouncing.
Well, you know, the kid has got good hands, too. He's a multi-dimensional. I mean, he's a good receiver as well as a runner here. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can.
Okay, Kevin sets his team now. We got a wing back to the left of the formation. That's Fison waiting for the snap. The ball's back straight up the middle. McBride. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, they brought everybody I'm not sure if the coach wasn't in on that play, too.
No. Good sportsmanship here in this ball game. Not a lot of cheap hits. Good sportsmanship. Second down and 10 for the Redskins. In fact, he might have lost about a foot. So up comes Carl Pendleton. He anchors the center of that Redskin offensive line. We've got a wing back to the left side of the formation. That's Foster.
Well, Negaunee's running a 6-3-2, but it's really more like a 65. They're just bringing people.
Yeah. Waiting for the snap is Wallace Cummings. Cummings turns the corner. Cummings straight through.
He's going to score.
He's going to go. About one angle. Going to make it.
Nope.
Touchdown.
No flags. No flags.
Touchdown.
62 yards.
Red Cummings, 62 yards.
Well, I think that puts him up close to 200 yards.
42 to 14.
200?
No, I think he's probably over. Yeah, 200 plus.
Yes.
Now that at point of attack, the offensive line did an excellent job, but there's also a thing that we talked about, an advantage of being on the carpet for us. We did have to travel 400 plus miles, but the advantage is the carpet and the footing and the speed of Brett Cummings.
Yep. He's going out right now.
No,
that's awesome.
They run alike when they trot off.
He's got Paul Cummings in now.
You'll look for a pass on this side?
I don't know. I think he may give Paul a shot running it.
Okay, Kevin sets his team.
Yep,
the ball's back. Paul Cummings.
He's in.
He's in. Paul Cummings.
And away, Paul.
44-14. We'll be back for the kickoff in a moment. Back deep, same people they had before, except Mueller and Fry changed positions on that. Jeremiah Moore's ready, approaches. Boot, high
nice
and over in, coming down to Cry, takes it on his own 7. He's back to the 15, the wedge is there, and boom.
25-yard line.
Yep.
Oh, that was great. Pendleton didn't make the tackle, but he blew that wedge to smithereens. He was like a bomb rolling down through there. A good old
ball's on the
snowplow.
27-yard line.
You know, McBride was on the bottom there, too. He helped him.
McBride is tough on this coverage. I've watched him. He's been in it all the way through.
He is a great, kickoff guy, I'll tell you.
Got good speed.
Those guys that are out there know what their mission is, and that was very well explained to them about 3 weeks ago.
That's right. You told me they changed their kickoff.
Yep.
So it's 5:05 left, third quarter. O'Donnell sets his team. We got a wing back in the middle out there, split man.
Up the middle.
Man goes to, is he wrapped up? Winslow.
54, along with
Brandon Winslow.
Marty
Alberts.
The two defensive ends have stepped up big here. They were getting whipped a little bit there at the beginning of the game because they were taking that inside angle.
Yeah.
But they're a whole lot smarter after a little adjustment was made, and they are playing awesome right now.
Nobody stepped up any higher than old Jake, though. Jake Fuller. They all did a great job. And McNeil and
same defense, or same offense right now. O'Connell sets his team. He's back to throw. He wants to throw. Pumps once, fires down. Should have been intercepted right in the hand.
Gavitt.
Yep.
He overthrew that time, and Gavitt was coming up to make the hit, and he said, whoa, wait a minute. That ball looks familiar.
Yes. Right through his hand.
He made a few yards.
He could have put it on the board again, I believe.
Yep.
Same
Gavitt.
He could have put us into continuous clock is what he could have done.
Yes. Okay, we've got third down and 12 for the Miners, the Negaunee Miners. 44-14, third quarter, 4:25 left.
Okay, you got a
man split here.
You got to get that one guy deep.
O'Donnell's back, cuts inside, looking upfield, throws it complete, incomplete, in and out of the hand.
Okay, that was good coverage. And he had it underneath there, but he had a long way to go.
But he didn't have a first down either, Chuck.
Andy Firestein knocked it loose. No, he didn't have the first down.
Andy Firestein is, to me, just a tremendous.
He played a great ball game today.
Andy Firestein's had a great year as a linebacker, and he's gotten better as the season's gone along. Beginning of the season, he did a nice job covering the pass, but he has really stepped up as far as a hitter's concerned. I'd say the last half of the season.
John Hall, Sam Gavitt.
Wait for the punt. Good pass, kicks away, coming down.
That's
Paul Cummings. You'll see that block out there by
Johnson, or Firestein.
Cummings still on his feet.
Where's
Coming
he going?
back and throwing. He's still on his feet. All the way down to 34-yard line.
That's not Brent, fellas.
No, that's Paul
That
Cummings.
is Paul Cummings.
Sophomore. That was a good run. There's some good block, and Firestein still looking at his prey. He put a hit on. That was Andy Firestein.
Was that Andy? Somebody just leveled some.
We're talking about his hitting ability. He's done it.
He's a tough kid.
Okay, we're back in with the regulars again. I think Coach would like to go continue his clock.
Yep.
Get us home a little bit earlier.
4:03 left in the third quarter. Where Belding's ahead 44-14.
You don't give him any chance when you get ahead like that. You gotta
sir.
go.
You put him away.
We got a wing back to this side. That's coming. Ball's back. Ball's given out there to Fawcett. Turns the corner. Fawcett holds on his feet. Picks up about 2-3 yards. He goes down hard. Of course,
They've got it marked right there, and they ought to give it to him right there.
Yep.
On the 33-yard line.
They've got it.
No, they marked it different. I mean,
he marked it back. It should be about a football length out.
Well, they didn't blow the whistle, fella, and this crew is having a tough time picking up the ball themselves.
Yes. Carl Pendleton, he walks up to the line of scrimmage. He kind of strolls up to the line of scrimmage. We've got a wing back on this side. That's coming. He's to the right side of the formation. 2 setbacks. Kevin Barker sets his team. Wait for the snap from center. The ball's back.
Up the middle.
Ball, there's McBride. Josh McBride goes all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Picks up about 5 or 6
He
there.
has had a heck of a game. Josh McBride has
got to keep his feet under him. He can go anywhere he wants to go.
I'll tell you, unless you've seen this offense a lot, it is tough to stop because, again, the faking that's going on, you know, with the backs and the quarterback here, it is hard to pick the ball up.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got to tackle everybody, and they really got to be conscious of our 2 halfbacks. So McBride has stepped up and played really well here.
Brent will get it this time.
You know, the formation is set for him.
Yeah, we got a wing back to the left this time. Waiting for the snap. Ball is back.
Oh.
Ball's given to
Whoa,
Brent.
that almost came out. He's gonna
There he
score.
goes. There he goes. Touchdown, Brent Cummings.
Is that
Kevin got stepped on
he
again, and it got the ball off to him, and Brent brought it off his hip.
I think it was the right guard. And maybe it could have been left. I don't know. But anyway, it's not the guard's fault. He was just
that
coming
makes
out.
it up to 50-14.
But he reached, Will.
Okay.
Kevin had to reach to get that to the guy.
That was an excellent play then by Kevin Barker.
Is that 5
to get him to the ball. Yes.
I'll tell you that the continuous clock is going now, fellas, because we're up by 36. Anything over 35 and more, the clock will run, unless there's a timeout.
Jeremiah Morris is going to kick an extra point, maybe.
Well, why not? Give him a chance to kick on the turf.
Wait for the snap from center. Ball's back, ball's on the tee, kicks up, good.
It's long gone.
Kicks her into the scoreboard. So, 51-0.
He doesn't even there it is. It took him out.
Yeah, he's checking with everybody. His mother,
51-14. We'll be back with a kickoff in just a moment. Teed up once again on the 40-yard line. 29 seconds. Clock is running. Wait for the snap wait for the kick. Belding deploys, and there he approaches. And boots.
Boy, outside of that one, he has kicked.
That ball is going on and coming back in, taken over there on the far side. That's
had
Python.
a clip there. Missed it.
Trying to swing outside is Python, trying to get up
Another
too. There's
one.
the clip. They got that one.
Who got clipped? The Belding kid.
Right here.
Okay,
Getting up slow.
24 and McBride again.
70, that's Pendleton.
McBride's had a good play on both sides, you know, on the kickoffs. He's had quite a workout there.
That's the end. That's going to be the end of the first.
See, Coach, he come right out and got a hold of Pendleton. He's a key man.
Yes, he is.
You're not going to see Mr. Carl anymore tonight, I don't think. Today.
You might not see that entire first now.
Okay, right now, folks and gentlemen, it's going to be.
They'll start the clock here. It's going to go to the fourth quarter.
Yep, clip all the way back to the 13-yard line. Miners ball, 1st and 10 on the 13.
End of the quarter,
That's
fellas.
the end of the quarter. Back with you.
Jake's in there. Look at him pull that guy.
Got a new quarterback in there.
What are we doing?
Michael O'Donnell. No, he's the same one.
Why did the...
The foul was on the offense.
One play. They had to have...
Had to have one play.
It's not...
Oh, okay. I know. You're probably...
If it's
That's not right.
No, defense is the only time you replay a down.
Right.
You know, you can
Otherwise, the offense would keep fouling to get the ball.
Sure.
Hey, I like to hear you talk. He was thanking the senior citizens that listen to us up to the nursing home, and to Elaine Skinner out there, and
Audrey Lee.
Yep. Waiting for the snap from center is O'Donnell again. He's back. He's got to throw. It's all he can do.
Ooh,
throwing it in and out. Yep, almost.
Now, Firestein did a nice job dropping back, and that put his hand up and went right. He just put his hand up and kind of blocked 9 out of the play, and the ball bounced right on through. So,
Randy Ring, I hope you're listening. This is for you, Randy.
This is going to be on Cable Channel 7 Monday night at 7 o'clock. So you can see the facilities up here, and I tell you, Ken Godfrey, the managing.
Been nice to us, haven't they?
Very. It's just that they're so darn far to come.
We're on the 45. Well, we get us here 3 yards, but Chuck's so wide that we're on the 40 to 45-yard line.
Same play again. This time it's complete. Picked up a first down down the 25-yard line. Receiver out there, Matt Mueller. But hey, just keep it in front of you because the clock's going to keep right on going.
We've got some new secondary people in there. Ron Snicky and Jeff Beard playing the two deeps. And again, they're kind of doing the same thing that the other guys did to start the ball game, giving him a bigger cushion. That guy is hooking up on him, and he's still off him 7-8 yards, and they've got to take him on.
Waiting for the snap now is O'Donnell. Ball is back. O'Donnell's back to throw. Puts it upfield, long and deep, and it's going to be caught.
Yes.
There's a race to the end zone, down to the 20, down to the 15, and it's going to be knocked down on the 7-yard line. And this quarterback got hit on that.
I think that was Mike Wright.
Mike Wright caught him.
Again, that was...
Getting up slow is the guy that received it, number 10 out there, Mike Python.
Statistics will look good on that particular play. That went from the 29 down to the 7-yard line. So
still 35.
Still running.
They're still running.
Yep.
Just get a chance to explain that once more to them, because people.
No, that was about a 72 or 3 yard. Well, it's a continuous clock, and that clock will go off if they score, because anytime you have a differential of 35 points or more, the clock will run in the second half.
O'Donnell gives it to the man coming out wide, turning up.
Good defense out there. Very well played out there by 24.
I want it. You know,
Mike Wright.
He took him head on. That guy went to hit him and to drive over him, and Mike just...
Good open field tackle, because it was 1 against 1.
Yeah. He's back again. He's a junior.
But anyway, to finish up on that, and any time the score drops under the differential of 35,
then we go back to a regular clock.
So if they score on this, the clock will not continue to run.
Yep. Got an I formation with a split man. O'Donnell sets his team, waiting for the snap. Ball's back.
He's going to throw.
O'Donnell's back to throw.
Oh,
and he's
nice.
hit.
Oh, that was good.
Throws it long down and in out of the end zone.
But again, Winslow made the play by getting into the quarterback. We're down at his heels.
See, and what's nice about that, now normally the clock would stop. Jason, now it keeps right on running.
Right, an incomplete pass. So we're down to 9 minutes here, Belding up 51-14 in the fourth quarter.
Jason Ellison was in on that also.
And yes,
Jason Ellison graduated last year.
Not Jason. Yes.
Jason Emmons?
Emmons, excuse me. I saw his mom today. That's why I said Ellison. Jason Emmons, Jason Ellison.
Okay, they're close. That's close.
Well, you got to help me. I'm old.
Never mind. You're all right, though,
Sometimes
Bob. I still like you.
We got a full power to the left. The ball's back. O'Donnell wants to throw. Throws upfield. Touchdown.
I don't know if he shoved off on...
I didn't watch that play because I had the bar right in front of me. So it's 51-2.
Who's 2-2?
2-2 for us or them?
Us.
Don't have them.
That's Josh Veneman.
22.
Josh
Veneman. He's
Josh
back
Veneman.
also. Veneman, he's back.
Well, he fell down on that. They went down and did a square out right into the end zone, and he fell down or was pushed down. I don't know which one it was.
So
but anyway, they got it.
51-20. Extra point try. Man in motion coming this way. O'Donnell's back. Throws. Caught.
Not going to get in.
No.
That's good defense.
Excellent
that was well done. He was held up at the line.
Veneman.
Oh, Matt Johnson and
Veman. And Mike Wright.
So we're down now to a regular clock. We're waiting for the kickoff. We'll be back in just...
I believe so.
Okay, teeing up the football. Mike Python. And you know what? If this is an onside, I've never seen a football game in my whole life.
They're going to bring the 5th man up there.
With a 6th man. There we go.
Beard and Sparky. Defense, there's 20 points against them, or 20.
No, they're loading it right here. They're going to shoot it right here in the corner. We got McBride up right behind him.
Defense did a good job, though, you know, Chuck.
Excellent.
Coach is down here and says, kick it right at me, son.
Yep.
There it comes. There it goes.
Going to be a high
kick. Taken there.
43. That's turn up. That a boy.
All the way back to the 45-yard line. Snicky, 43.
Ron Snicky?
Yeah.
Ron Snicky.
Yes, Ron Snicky.
Ron.
I'll tell you, that's okay. Nice return. He returned it 10 yards.
Ran like a deer, didn't he?
Yep.
That ball's within 6 yards of where it was kicked off from. So Belding's ball, 1st and 10 on the Negaunee 46-yard line.
We got some new team in
I
here.
think he's got the 2nd O in now.
Yep. We've got Ancliffe, the quarterback.
Got Bowerman at the center.
Bauman's the center. He's back next year.
Oh, we got the big kid at fullback. Coon, Brandon Coon.
Runs like a horse.
Yeah, we got Ancliffe, the quarterback. Ball's back.
Cummings has got it. Paul Cummings.
Turns the corner, picks up about 3 yards. Oh, there's a flag.
Put up number 7. Oh, right on.
What are you going to call there, Bob? That looked like a scrum in a soccer match.
Oh, it's against them.
Face mask, maybe?
Face mask, that's what it'd have to be.
Well, he kind of turned him around. It looked like he kind of flipped him around a little bit.
Got hog-tied a little bit.
Well, that'll put us in good field position.
Yep.
You know what's good about this? It gives everybody an opportunity to play and be not only
part of it.
Yeah, well, they are definitely a part of it with everything that they do, but it's just a little more special.
Yep.
It'll be on there and to talk about it.
There goes my buddy back in, number 77, old Steven Sundberg.
So he needs a shoot to slow down.
Yeah.
That kid's got he hustles right out there, you know.
Number 75.
75 looks like
that's Chris Hill. He's 243.
He can battle that balance that.
Chris Hill. He's lost weight. He looked like Sundberg there, and then he lost weight. No, hey, I had it off to these guys.
Jared Ruse is in there also. We'll get some of these kids.
Sure.
I think we'll see Kuhn up the middle here before long.
That's going to be fun because old Sundberg, he's going to submarine. You're going to have to climb the pile.
He's either going to submarine or tip over.
There he comes.
No, it's up the middle. Second back, I mean.
Yep. Come outside, picked up about 2 or 3 yards. Second back, and I didn't pick up the runner.
I'm trying to figure out who it is. Oh, that's Chad
Haney.
Haney?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've talked about him as a runner. You don't lose a step with him.
No. Couple, 3 more coming in. Going out 65 over there on the far side. That's Charlie Hefjay.
Charlie got
He's a sophomore. He's a sophomore. He's learning, getting a little bit.
Now, I got a feeling Kuhn's going to get an opportunity here.
Ancliffe might keep it.
No, that might be true, too.
Waiting for the snap from center is Ancliffe. Ball's back.
No.
Second man through.
It's the same play.
Good play.
That's Chad Haney.
That is a tough kid.
Yep.
All the way down to the 9-yard line.
First down.
Yep.
Haney's one of these kids I think you mentioned earlier that could start it for any other team that we've played this year.
Yep.
You know, but he's been like the number 4 back most of the season. And, you know, the thing that I'm most impressed with as a senior is his attitude.
Yes.
He's not on the bench whining and pouting because he's not playing. He's at practice. He's playing hard every day. And he's a team player. You know, it's pretty easy to get down when you're not playing. But he hasn't allowed that to happen all year.
Keith Walker was just in too. Well, he's out, but he was in there.
Next play, we'll try and pick up as many Belding players as we can. The ball's back.
There we go. Kuhn up the middle.
In the middle. He's down inside the 5, down about to the 4. We're down to 6:52, and we're going to be going to Pontiac, and the 3rd time in 4 years.
They blew the whistle. Yeah, they blew the whistle at the 5, and he got it to the 1, but they'll move it back to the 5.
Next time, Bubba, when they come up, you start reading me numbers, and I'll start telling people.
I bet you that Hefjay, Charlie Hefjay, really pleased. Okay, what'd you say?
Okay, that's the line. That's
Bowerman.
We got, 80s on this side, the end. That's
I just mentioned him as Jared Ruse.
Waiting for the snap now is going to be
Reese.
Reese, excuse me. I'm sorry, Reese.
It's spelled like Roos.
Yeah, ball's back.
There we go, 35, that's Cummings. He's going to score.
Touchdown, Redskins.
That's Paul Cummings, not Rick Cummings.
57-20.
There goes the clock again, boys. This is an old-fashioned.
Could you give me some numbers?
Yes, I can.
I'll see who's in there. Yes, I just want to mention their name.
All right, you got Barman, 56. You got 55.
55 is Justin Palethorpe.
Okay, you've got 78.
78, Nathan Brown.
Okay, I'll get the guards for you in a minute. 66.
666 is Matt Green.
And looks like 60-something. Well, I can't pick up the other one.
Extra point try coming off. The ball's back. Ball given to the first man through. He hits it line.
He's
it's
in.
good.
Haney. That's Chad Haney.
Yep. So it's 59-20 right now. And you know that's a lot more than that Daily News writer said. So he wasn't as smart as he thought he was, right?
You know. Well, it was one of these games.
He did a good job.
Well, it was one of these games. He didn't do anything but protect these guys down here.
They did it.
You are one generous fella, but but he's a pretty good prognosticator. You know, the setup here, we kind of hoped that would happen, Will, to give us a little deal like that. And,
yeah.
It just kind of gives us a chance to loosen up before the big one next week.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Don't bug me.
Okay.
Where's your wife? You see what your wife here?
Okay.
Who are you looking for?
Good kickoff right there by. And the ball is fumbled and taken quickly. And
it's going downhill.
Look out. It went downhill from there back
nice
to the
tackle
20-yard
there
line.
by Robin.
Oh, what a beautiful tackle.
John
Jones.
That was a super hit out there.
Mom and Dad are proud of that. That's great.
You know where they're going after this ball game?
No.
Green Bay. To watch the Green Bay Dallas ball game.
Are they really?
Well, they grew up in that area. She talked about season tickets that they had. They're in the will. Dad's got season tickets to the Packers. They're in the will, and she says she's getting them. Yeah, but they're going to contest the will, and she's going to only get one of them.
That's right. And you got to go every other home.
There you go.
Okay, up to the line of scrimmage, and I got to hand a lot
there.
I got to hand a lot to Michael O'Donnell, the quarterback there for the Miners.
Yeah, they're keeping their regulars in there, trying to get another score on the board.
O'Donnell's back, and he wants to throw.
Everybody.
Oh my gosh! Did you see that?
There's a throw, and it's good, and it's going to score.
You see that holding back here?
Oh yeah,
all the way down.
Well,
Python.
I'll tell you what, you can put on the grease because we got fried on that one.
Yep. So it's 59-26.
The stats are going to look pretty good for them, fellas, because that was an 80-yarder. They had just finished a 75-yarder, so that quarterback's going to look like he's got all state records.
But it looks bad when it's 59-26.
That's true.
So they just scored. We're going to break after this extra point try and pay a few more bills back there. And hey, Dale, we'll be coming to you from Pontiac Silverdome next Friday night. 8 o'clock. Wait for the snap from center right now. Ball is back. O'Donnell swings out.
He's all by himself.
We got a hole down there in the end zone.
Well, we had a hole last time too, but
You can't hold twice in a row, guys. Brent's got 261 yards.
How many? 260?
261, but it's been Josh McBride and Fassen, Nick Fassen. Great blocking, and we can't forget it, Chuck, on that offensive line.
We got to see what this is here.
It's got to be holding because they threw the flag.
Ineligible person downfield.
No, they have to wave it off.
Too many men on the field?
No. He threw the flag, Brendan. He thought he was going to throw the ball. That's what he called, but he didn't. He ran it in, so you can't. There's no penalty. He just waved it off.
Okay, we'll be back in just a moment. Coming out here.
Like I say, the only good thing about them scoring is it gives our kids who haven't had an opportunity to play much in the last couple of ball games a chance to stay on and in.
Yep.
But it makes it a later departure for us, doesn't it?
Yep.
Saw Aaron Olson out there also, Will, number 94.
With one of the sophomores brought up for this tournament.
Brian Brown.
Mike Python's kicking it off. There it comes again.
We got it. Yeah, I believe that's, they're kind of plowing through it now.
Yep.
But I think 17, which is Jeff Beard, came up with it again.
Yep, there he is. He flipped it to the official.
He kind of fielded it, went between his legs. He turned around and fell on it. So,
Belding's ball, 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line.
Second unit in here.
Down to 2:43 left in this one. And we'll be headed to Pontiac next Friday night to the Silver Dome, 8 o'clock.
This will be the
third time in 4 years.
Yep.
If anybody would have told me a Belding team would have did that, I would have said, oh, no.
You guys, we mentioned before the game started what an awesome run this has been.
Yes.
Years after year after year.
Quarterback's back. That's
fullback up the middle.
Yep.
He's still plowing.
Picks up about 7, 8 yards.
That's Brandon Kuhn, who's a big horse.
Yep. That's Ancliffe, a quarterback out there right now for the Redskins. We're down to 2 minutes and 22 seconds in this game as history. Wait for the snap from center again is Ancliffe. 2 setbacks. We've got a wing back on the right side. Ball is back to Ancliffe. Hands the second man through. Paul Cummings. He's spinning and turning and going nowhere. So it's going to be third down and about 5 or 6. Excellent ball game. Excellent ball game by the Belding Redskin, Brent Cummings, and their offensive line. Bauman, he's up over the ball right now. We got 2 ends, 2 tackles. We got the ends are inside. Got a man in the slot, 2 setbacks. Ancliffe's calling signals. We got a
somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Looks like they did.
Yeah.
They're going to be a first down.
It's really a dumb call with 1 minute and 27 seconds.
That should be exactly a first down.
Yep.
Guy on the lineman thought, geez, I have thrown my flag this ball game.
This is a tough one for him because it is right on it. You look at that. Look where the marker is, and then you look where the next one is, 5 yards down. I'd give him the first down. Let's go on. Don't sit there all day with a, oh, this is pathetic.
If those lines are accurate,
look at these yin-yang. I mean, look at these fellas. They are measuring it out. Look at it. Look where the markers are. Look where the ball is. He's got it marked. It's a first down. Just call a first down, fellas. This is not a crucial decision.
Did I ever tell you about, you remember Gary Rivers from Lowell?
Yeah. Oh, do I ever?
One time I was refereeing down there, and we had 2 offside penalties in a row, and I marched off 5 yards, set the ball down. He says it's that far short, then the field's not marked.
I'm telling you. Oh,
anyway, the next time there's an offside, 5 yards, and I marched it off, and I was about 2 inches short. Rivers hollered out and says, you missed that one, didn't you, Will? And I said, nope. I pushed the ball up 2 inches, first down. Okay, ball's back.
Up the middle.
Here's the first down.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, which is crazy because there's no sense of doing this. We're down to 1 minute and 5 seconds. This game's going to be history. And Bubba, is the fat lady warming up in the wings?
She's been humming over here a long time.
Chuck Barker, if we win next Friday night, you've got to sing The Party's Over.
I would be glad to jump in on that one, but right now I want to warn all you people out there listening, these 2 guys are about to start singing, so you can turn those receivers down or up, whatever. Choose your poison.
Okay, we got a wing back on the far side. That's going to be, Chad Haney. Ball's back. Trying to turn the corners. Cummings. He's hit, knocked down.
He's running well.
We're inside of 36 seconds now.
Could be the last play of the game. But I'll bet we'll get one more off.
There goes Justin File.
Yep.
He's coming in.
Then let's run a play, Justin.
Yep. We're down to 25, 26, 24, 23.
You like that, Cody?
Look. I just, you kind of tune certain things out. Here we go.
Okay, this is going to be probably the last play of the ball game. We're down to 10 seconds. Justin File, he's the quarterback now. 2 setbacks. Waiting for the snap. Justin File hands it off to the first man.
He's keeping it.
He's keeping it. Justin File's headed for the end zone, and he's knocked out. That's the football game. And Belding's going on to Pontiac.
Yeah.
You ready?
59 to 28. 1, 2, 3. Turn out the lights. The party's over. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Hi, Cable Channel 7, the Greenville Daily News, and Duane Weed Video Production.
When Duane learns to sing better, we're going to let him sing. We're going to have him on. He's going to be the soprano.
That's right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from Belding Town, Final score here from Marquette, 59-28. Outstanding, outstanding, outstanding.
The offense, Brent Cummings.
And that score is not going to indicate the farthest of this game by a long way.
It doesn't. Brent Cummings had a great day, but boy, our offensive line was just tremendous, along with our defensive line.
That's right.
As you said, that 28 points don't.
Listen now. Listen to your local radio station and listen to cable channel 7, and you'll get all the information on tickets and so forth. And Pontiac Silverdome next Friday night at 8 o'clock. Going to be the Redskins again, third time in 4 years. Now that's quite an accomplishment, no doubt about that. Anything to say, Bubba?
Not a word.
Anything to say, Chuck?
Well, I'm just relieved, and I'm ready to head it back home. I'm 400 and some miles from home.
That's right.
But it's going to be a great trip home, great ball game. As Bub and you both said, that great blocking offensively and defensively. Another great football game. That score was not indicative of how our defense played. They got a few cheap ones at the end, but who cares? We're headed for the Silverdome, and I couldn't be happier.
No.
Great bunch of kids.
So we'll be talking to you next Friday night, 8 o'clock, from the Pontiac Silverdome.
One more thing I got to say is I better give credit where credit's due defensively. I've been on Ed Albert quite a bit, but he was the one I really believe that made those adjustments in that secondary and on those ends, and it made all the difference in the world in the ball game. So Albert and the crew with Tom Morse and Doug Whiting, great job defensive coaching. Offense speaks for itself.
I'd like to pick out a couple guys who did great, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
This was a complete team victory.
Okay,
Yep.
Let's get out of here.
Okay, this has been Will Youngs along with Chuck Bahar.
Chuck Bahar.
Chuck Bug. We'll be back with you next Friday night from the Pontiac Silverdome. Have a great Redskin weekend. They'll be leaving here now, so be out around to greet them back. They'll be leaving here probably within the next hour or so, and I've got 1:20 here. They're going to be leaving here about 2 and 6 hours back, so when they come into Belding, hey, be up to school and greet these Redskins. Final score again from Marquette by a semifinal game. The Belding Redskins 59. The Miners from Negaunee 28. Have a great weekend.